Last House on the Block. Admitting. Chapter 1, Nowhere Left to Go. I walked into the room full of strangers, but somehow they all knew what I was feeling. They had been here before, at their own first meeting, carrying the same fear, confusion, and uncertainty. I was desperate, though. I didn't fully understand what that meant yet. My life had become unmanageable, and for the first time, I had to face the reality that I couldn't fix it on my own. I didn't know, but I was welcomed with open arms. People I had never met before reached out with warmth, giving me phone numbers, offering support, and most surprisingly, understanding. It was the first time in a long time that I didn't feel completely alone. The first meeting was overwhelming. Words like surrender, powerlessness, and faith were thrown around. Concepts I wasn't ready to grasp. But something inside me knew I had nowhere left to go. This was it, the last house on the block. But how did I get here? From the outside, I was productive. To most people, my life looked fine. Even my wife didn't recognize my addiction. It wasn't her, but her mother's wife who saw it. I hadn't lost everything. I hadn't hit the kind of rock bottom some people talk about in the meetings, but I had hit my bottom. The kind that wasn't measured in lost jobs or broken homes, but in a quiet, suffocating realization that I couldn't keep going like this. It was my anniversary in 2005, a day that should have meant something. Instead, it was a turning point. That's when I went to the library. I wasn't looking for AA. I was looking for an alternative, something else, anything else. I didn't want to admit that I needed what they were offering. I found a book that claimed AA was a failure, and for a moment thought I found my answer. See, it doesn't work. But as I kept reading, I realized the truth. The author had failed at first because he hadn't done the work. Once he got honest, took action, and followed the program as it was designed, it worked. That hit me harder than I expected. I had been looking for a way out, a loophole, a shortcut, but there wasn't one. If I wanted change, I had work to do. Somewhere between that book and the weight of my anniversary, the truth became unavoidable. I was lost, and I couldn't find my way back alone. That's what led me to my first meeting. At the end of that meeting, everyone stood, joined hands, and began reciting something together. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. It's the Lord's Prayer. I had heard it before, but never like this. This was where I truly learned it. When I first memorized the words that would let the group closed with a phrase I would hear countless times in the days and years ahead. Keep coming back. It works if you work it. I didn't know what it was yet. I wasn't even sure if I believed it, but I kept coming back. Hey, if you want to hear more of my story, I'm an emotional guy, and I share my story in my playlist on YouTube at Sammy's Art 8275. The playlist is called Last House on the Block. Come check it out and listen to some music that I've created. I've created over 250 music videos. Join me in this walk. I'm here to share the message of salvation. We can't get out of the ditch alone. Be love, light, and joy.